G'day folks, it's DIY Guy 123 here, bringing you another do-it-yourself video. Today I'm going to show you how to use the C-Reader Elite, and this is a new product from launch, and it's kind of unique. It is manufacturer specific. So sometimes you buy a scan tool and most times you can scan any vehicle and it will have higher costs. But if you only have one vehicle you're trying to troubleshoot, maybe you only own one or two, and if you're only interested in certain manufacturers, then you can buy this unit a lot cheaper than some of the units that scan all vehicles. However, if you end up buying this and decide, you know what, I troubleshoot Toyotas, but I also want to troubleshoot Ford or Dodge, you can upgrade the licensing on this per manufacturer. That keeps the cost down. If you work on many, then you wouldn't be looking at this tool. You'd be looking at a more expensive tool. This one does have lifetime updates. I'm going to show you how to use it. It's really easy and gives you lots of great info. And here we are in a 2017 Toyota Yaris. See if it'll auto detect this one. It's scanning all the various modules. Okay, so here's the automated report, and if I wanted to have this report emailed to me, I click the share button and it would ask me for my email address, and then if this device had Wi-Fi connectivity, it would send the data to launch, who would then email it to the email address provided. So after it finishes the scan and comes up with the report summarizing all of the codes that it has stored in the system, you can back out one step, and then it provides you a different view where you can actually go into the modules, BCM module, so body controller. Let's go in there, and it shows you the fault codes for this module. You could clear them for this module. You can also read the data stream, which basically shows the inputs to the computer. So if I change from high beams to low beams, I'm going from dimmer switch off to dimmer switch on. You know, that's just proving that this switch right here has an input into the computer. So let's go back into the airbag module, and if we look at read data stream, let's see right side buckle switch. Okay, so let's check that out. So it's telling me right now the right side passenger buckle is unset, but if I'm about to click it in, it'll go to set. And then if I undo it, it'll go to unset. And if we back out of this, go into the actuation tests, if we look at door locks, for example, we can pick, currently the door lock is in the off position, and now I can turn it into the unlock mode. Lock mode, unlock mode, and all I'm doing is picking lock and unlock, lock and unlock. So it proves that the computer has control of those door locks. And if we get special functions, there are various things related to wireless codes. I assume some of these are security related. And you can go in and program keys with this thing. One nice feature, it shows the voltage in the top left of the screen. I can see it's 12.7 volts right now. If we go into OBDII, it's scanning for the various protocols that might be supported on the vehicle. It found a match with CAN bus, and it probably won't match with any of the others. So when the tool finishes scanning the other protocols, it will then ask me to select which one I want. And of course, I will pick the one that has a match. Okay, so I'll pick this one. And it talks about the malfunction indicator light status being off, so the check engine light is off. The number of DTCs that are active in this ECU are 0. The number of readiness tests, and these are readiness tests that will prepare a vehicle to be tested for smog and pollution-related tests in certain parts of the world where that's important. You need to have the readiness not completed needs to be set to 0. This is my most interesting menu option right here, is the live data. And let's compare throttle position to pedal position. And what we see is on the graph, we have two lines. One is the pedal and one is the throttle body. And I'm going to slowly increase the pedal, and that's hitting the peak. And now I'll slowly decrease the pedal. And you'll see how both readings follow each other, which that is the way it should be. Now I'm going to give it a quick punch and release. And so the graph went up and right back down again. If you have a situation where the pedal position shows one waveform, but the throttle position doesn't closely follow it, you know, you've got a problem, a discrepancy there, and this graphic could show you that. All kinds of different live data, anything basically that has a switch or a sensor in the car, the position of the climate control, the key on, key off, headlights on, headlights off, seatbelt connected, anything like that is all reflected in the live data. You can also clear the fault codes. It says here, do you want to clear the fault codes? Yes, I do. DTCs have been cleared. So this would be all of those stored codes that were historical. They are now gone. And so there's a lot you can do with this type of tool when you're diagnosing an issue and when you're trying to clear codes. And if we look at temperature and RPM, shows 32 degrees Celsius. This is the engine coolant temperature, 33 and 34, and that's going to continue to rise. Let's graph these out. And we can see that the temperature is steadily rising and the RPMs are slowing down as it comes off a fast idle, but I'll give it a burp of throttle here to bring the RPMs up. And you'll see that the RPM is going to settle back down to right around 1,000 RPM idle, and the coolant temperature is going to continue to rise. I've got long and short term fuel trim. The short term is fluctuating, but the long term is relatively stable. So in summary, this is a pretty small and inexpensive tool for the home user. Not the kind of tool you're going to find in a professional shop or someone that works on a lot of different types of manufacturers. Good luck with your do-it-yourself projects. If you like my videos, please subscribe.